Yo, what is up guys, and welcome to another Wild Rift video. And I finally have a Kassadin video for you guys. And right now, like before the next patch, this champion is utterly broken. As plus tier, you always pick him. It literally doesn't matter what the enemy drafts, you always pick him. I am still gonna explain to you guys what the proper draft is for Kassadin, because when he gets nerfed, and yes, I'm saying when, because obviously this champion is gonna get nerfed, you have to pick him in good drafts, right? So there's timestamps in the description to go to the gameplay. First, I'll quickly explain to you how to build him. It's actually really easy. So as of now, the build that you go for is you start off with a Rod of Ages, no Tear of Goddess, no anything, just Rod of Ages. Skip the Tear of Goddess for now, you'll stack it later. Then you go for Tear of Goddess, so you go for Tear of Goddess second item. Then you go for the Ionian Boots of Lucidity. Then you finish off the Archangel Staff. And then you decide, like, do you need a Rabadon's Death Cap or do you need a Stasis Enchant already? Very likely you want to get a Stasis Enchant after your second item, but you can also just go full damage and go for Rabadon's Death Cap third item. Fourth item is always going to be a Void Staff, and then fifth item is going to be situational. You could get an Infinity Orb, but I mean, you're pretty much going to one-shot people anyways if they're under 35% health, but you can get it. You can. You can get the Green Book as well. And then something else you can get is also the Crystalline Reflector, just to be a bit tankier. You can also get, no, not Stuff Film Artist. You can also get a Banshee's Veil as your last item. But basically, your first four items are always going to be these four right here. These are always going to be the four items that you go for. And for your enchantment, I said Stasis. You can go for Protobelt, but I don't really recommend it. Stasis is better. Like, in case you screw up, you go for Stasis. You can also get a QSS if you're up against a champion like a Varus or a Lux, by the way. Because if you get chain CC, that's basically the only way the enemies can kill you in the late game. If they chain CC you. So QSS is also good. For the runes, you go for Electrocute, Gathering Storm. And here, not Adaptive Carapace. I just went Adaptive Carapace in a particular game because it was against a full AD composition. But here you want to get Nullifying Orb. If you have a very easy mid lane matchup, you could get Conditioning. But I don't really recommend it because Nullifying Orb is just so amazing. And to be honest, about your boots, like if you're up against like heavy CC, you know, Morgana, Varus, Lux, you can opt to go for the Mercury threads, but keep in mind, like Ionian boots are so amazing on Kassadin, like that you really want to try to go for these. And Hunter Titan is just not enough tenacity if you're up against a lot of CC. So if you're up against a lot of CC, you do want to go for the Mercury threads. Fourth rune, Mana Flow Band every single game. And for your spells, you go for Ignite and Flash. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. Alright, onto the gameplay. Let me just put the screen in the middle. So you want to start off with the health item. It gives you 150 bonus health. You never start off with the magic book. Never, ever. Because you're useless early game anyways. You can only trade with your first ability. Like, if you're up against a magic damage matchup, you can actually trade very slightly with your first ability. Like if, for example, an Ari tries to step up to you and do some damage, you can just throw your first ability, do some damage, and it gives you the magic shield. So you can soak up her damage, you'll do damage. It's not gonna be a lot of damage, but at least you outtrade the enemy. That's the only way you can outtrade the enemy in the early game. What was I gonna say? Oh, draft. Talking about drafts as Kassadin. First of all, Kassadin works really well into squishy enemies. That's like a general rule of thumb. Squishy enemies, Kassadin is good. Your Kassadin is not good against tanks. You know, if you're against the Mundos, the Renekton's, the Garens, etc. Kassadin is not good into that. And now a very important rule with Kassadin. I was gonna die if I didn't flash. A very important rule, you don't want to pick him into heavy CC. Heavy CC, Kassadin absolutely sucks against. As I said, like Varus and stuff, they're squishy, sure. But their CC really hurts you, so they can catch you in the late game and kill you. Another rule is, it doesn't really matter how mobile the enemy is when you play Kassadin. You are always going to be more mobile than them. You're always going to be able to out-chase them. So keep that in mind as a Kassadin. Like, your ultimate is going to be on such a low cooldown in the late game. It doesn't really matter how mobile the enemy is. So regarding the early game when you play Kassadin, by the way, I'm doing a giveaway, giving away 3 coaching sessions this month. All you have to do to enter is put a comment under this video. So yeah, about how to play Kassadin early game. Before level 5, just try to get as many minions as you can. Play your lane as safe as possible. Try to stay as healthy as possible, because if you get ganked, you're kind of screwed, right? If you don't have your ultimate, you can't really escape any gank. So try to stay as healthy as possible. Like right here, you can see I'm a bit low HP. I should try to opt to go back. Yeah, there you go. Like Normal champions could potentially stay, but not Kassadin. You want to go back, and as you can see, I'm just getting the health items for now. I'm literally just getting the health items. No damage whatsoever right now. Like, it doesn't really matter because you're useless anyways. So I'm just getting health items, just staying as healthy as possible. I can potentially gank, but only when you reach level 5. Like, before level 5, ganking with Kassadin is so unbelievably useless. Just don't even think about it, to be honest. There is some situations where you could do it if you have like full vision of the jungle and the enemy is super low, then maybe you can do it. But like now, look, I got level 5. As you can see, I'm not ganking or anything right now. I'm just pushing, trying to take some turret plates. You know, this is what you want to do early game Kassadin. Just do your thing, get as much gold as you can. Like you can see, stuff is happening in the top lane, but I don't even bother rotating for now because like I'm useless. I'm not gonna do anything to them in the top lane, so I'm just pushing. You can see I'm making Akshan lose a lot of gold. True, he's killing off my teammates, but I can't do anything about it. Like this is Kassadin, guys. You have to be able to play like this when you play Kassadin. Gathering Storm is stacking up as well. Like early game, you're useless. You have to keep that in mind. You're literally useless. Like my ultimate is on a 6-second cooldown. That is so unbelievably long. I need to get up to level 9 and then level 13. Oh, I might have killed him here. I may have killed him. I did kill him. So there I saw an opportunity to just kill him and I went for it. That was... like he was pretty low. That's why I was able to kill him. I did my full burst combo with an ignite and with a basic attack. And I actually was able to kill him, which is great. Very, very nice early game. And now I got a Rod of Ages as well. And again, these things gotta stack. The Rod of Ages gotta stack as well. So just chill. Honestly, when you reach level 9, that's when the real mid-game Kassadin comes online. Like, where you can actually do stuff. Late game Kassadin is level 13. Like, it doesn't even matter how many items you have. Late game Kassadin is level 13. The reason that I'm saying it is because then you max your ultimate. I'm going on it because Morgana's right there. But unfortunately, she's unable to kill the Akshan. I was just baiting him here, to be honest. About the third ability, by the way, this is your main damage. You want to max the third ability first. And this is like where your damage comes from. Your ultimate, obviously. And then your third ability. Like, in the late game, you jump on the enemies with a level 3 ultimate. And then you have to make sure you have the buffed third ability. Because that's what deals the damage. Like, the third ability is what truly deals the damage. And it slows the enemies by a lot as well. So, those are, like, that's late game Kassadin. Your third ability. And yeah, you fully upgrade it first to deal most damage. Oh my god, I nearly died. They nearly killed me. Oof. That's the Tear of Goddess. So when you get the Tear of Goddess, you kind of want to use your abilities randomly. A quick tip that I have for you for Kassadin is you never really want to keep your ultimate on level 1, on the first charge. You have 3 charges, 3 levels. You never want to keep it on the very first one because it deals no damage with that. You always want to keep it at like 1 or 2. And in the late game, you want to do 3. Like, look, now it's on level 3. So I can do a load of damage if I just burst down a champion. So like, look, boom, 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 and he's dead because he was on level 3. I'm fighting the Ezreal as well because look, level 3 ultimate, but he flashed away. But like, that's what I want to say. You know, level 3 ultimate is where it's really at. He's trying to dodge. Boom, boom, easy kill. While he was trying to dodge the Jhin ultimate, I just killed him. And the second ability is very good to farm minions safely. Like in the early game, even in the mid game, you can use the second ability to farm minions very safely. It doesn't cost any mana because it restores mana. And if you kill a minion, it actually restores 50% of the cooldown. So if you just last hit minions with your second ability, it restores 50% of the cooldown. So you can continuously farm with it from a long range instead of having to basic attack or actually use your other abilities. So that's a very important tip for Kassadin on how to farm easily. You know what it is? When you reach level 13 Kassadin, the game is pretty much a free win. Because your ultimate is going to be on such an unbelievably low cooldown. You can just dive their backline all the times. And just one-shot any squishies. There's honestly very little counterplay to late game Kassadin. And that's more fun for you, right? Like look, level 1 ultimate? No, I don't want to. I'm just using it because I want to level it up. So it does a little bit more damage. Not a little bit, much more damage, not a little bit. The control ward is still there. Yep, got it. So now it's on level 2, as you can see. Level 2 ultimate does a pretty decent amount of damage, but as I said, in the very late game, you always want to keep it on level 3. The danger of keeping it on level 3 is, like look, boom, boom, boom. The danger of keeping it on level 3 is that it costs a lot of mana. So if you're not gonna use it, let it go down from level 3 to level 2. Sorry, what am I saying? If you don't use it, if you don't plan on using it very soon and it's on level 3, let it go down to level 1 and then use it again. Like maintain level 2, maintain level 1, level 2. Like that's the ultimate that you want to maintain. Because it doesn't cost a lot of mana to maintain it on level 1 and level 2. And you can get it to level 3 very, very fast. Like look, now it's on level 3 again and it didn't cost me that much mana. Oh, well he went away. I'm not gonna chase him. Boom, boom, boom. And that ability. Yeah, there we go. Now I need to go back. Yep. He's not gonna die. Yeah, very nice. You'll see, the Jhin is actually gonna be useless this game. Like late game, or just the entire game to be honest, Jhin is just useless. I hate how useless of a champion Jhin is. Like it's just so sad. Like look, now you can see what I'm doing, right? I'm keeping it on level 2. And I'm only gonna bring it to level 3 if I'm actually gonna go ahead and gank. Which I'm gonna do here. So I'm gonna put it on level 3 now. And I have 2 seconds, 1, and now it's level 3. Like now I can go. He hit him, so he should be dead. There we go. I just, like Jhin just had to hit Karma once and I would just use all of my abilities. I didn't even have to hit my ultimate there, I just had to hit my abilities. I do have a level 3 ultimate, so I could one-shot some, well not one-shot yet, but I could do a lot of damage, but I'm not gonna 1v3 dive them. Because I only got the 2nd level of my ultimate. Not the 3rd level, which reduces the cooldown by a lot. Oh, I screwed up. Yeah, I gotta go out. I can get my Archangel Staff, which builds into Seraph's Embrace, which is like such a massive power spike for Kassadin, because if you screw up, you're dead normally, but the Seraph's Embrace gives you the shield that allows you to survive, even if you screw up. So it's so unbelievably powerful to go for that. Look, I'm gonna put it on level 1 again. As I said, like you always want to keep doing this. Never keep it on level 1. Never. You want to constantly evolve the levels. You want to constantly level it up. So it does, so you know you're ready to do a lot of damage. Like look, now it's on level 3 and I'm ready. You see, I'm ready to fight because it's on level 3. Boom, 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 boom. You see what I mean? It's level 3. I can flash to him and use my 3rd ability again. Or ultimate. You see that? This is exactly what I mean. If I hadn't maintained it on level 1, level 2, I wouldn't have been able to kill Jackstar. You see, like you want to have it be level 3 whenever you fight. But don't spam it on level 3, you know, you have to find a balance because level 3 costs a lot of mana. So as I said, if you don't plan to use it, just let it go down. Like look, now I let it go down to level 1, but then boom, I instantly use it because now it doesn't cost a lot of mana. I'm gonna use it again, probably. Yeah, I should use it again. There we go. Now it's a level 2 again, you see that? Now I could use it again. Yeah, there we go, and I'm ready. You see, I'm ready for it again. Like when you have that level 3 ultimate, you can look for some very aggressive plays. Not doing it here because obviously I'm not gonna 1 versus 5 dive them like an idiot yet. I'm saying yet because when you reach level 13 you can actually do that. Trying to potentially catch out an enemy. But look, again, level 1 ultimate and we're charging it back up. I'm not gonna go in now because level 1 ultimate really doesn't do a lot of damage. They're doing a lot of damage to us right now here, by the way. Boom, boom, boom. I forgot to use my 3rd ability here. I think I misclicked actually. It was not necessarily forgot. I think I misclicked it. I meant to use it, but I actually used my 2nd ability. That's what happened. I remember. I mean, Jhin ultimate is not going to do anything there, so I'm not staying. I went for teleport boots here actually. Because I wanted to stop them from doing dragon. I know they're pretty low, so I'm just literally teleporting behind. I'm ulting in 4 of them. I knew they were low, that's why I went for it. And my team is also coming. Look. I killed Kha'Zix and we stole it. We stole it because of my teleport. We stole it because of my teleport and we just won the entire fight. It's true that I gave them a 1k shutdown, but I would say this is worth it. They only killed me. We killed 3 of them and we stole the dragon. If I hadn't teleported, none of that would have happened. The enemies would have just taken dragon and they would have probably won the fight against my team. Because my empowered 3rd ability dealt so much damage to them right there. That was actually disgusting. The teleport was absolutely disgusting. It worked out so unbelievably well. By the way, guys, make sure you give the video a like if you're enjoying it. Give it a dislike if you're not enjoying it. And yeah, I just quickly wanted to pass that message right here again. So I got my Seraph's Embrace now, so I can be so unbelievably aggressive. And blue buff is basically like playing Kassadin on God mode. Whenever you can get the blue buff, guys, get it. Try to convince your team to give it to you, because as I said, you're playing Kassadin on God mode when you have a blue buff. Because you can essentially spam your ultimate without even thinking about mana, because you have a blue buff. Like, look, I'm using it now because my blue buff is restoring the mana anyways. Like, look, I'm just spamming my level 3 ultimate. It costs like 500 mana, but it doesn't matter because I have a blue buff. What are they pinging? What are they pinging? I don't get what people ping sometimes. Look, boom, 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 and he gets one shot. Boom. Ultimate, first ability. He's not gonna escape because I still have ults. Look at this damage, guys. Please look at this damage. And boom again. And flash third ability and boom again. And is he gonna be able to escape? Of course not, guys. Boom, 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 baby. And another blue buff. Oh, yes. That's another blue buff for me. That is amazing. Now I can spam my ultimate again. I got 3,000 gold in the pocket. I can get a Rabadon's Death Cap. I would say this game is over. Like, honestly, this game is over. I'm nearly level 13 as well. So I'm gonna have my empowered ultimate. You guys really have to see what happens after I reach level 13. Because, I mean, it's just honestly sad to see what I'm doing with the enemies at that point. It's honestly gonna be so sad. Do you know what I got in my email today, by the way? In my online email? A message from YouTube saying that my silver play button is gonna arrive in 1 week. I can't believe it. A silver play button. I never thought I would get it. I mean, it was kind of a dream always, but I guess it happened. Unbelievable. And it's all because of you guys. I'll make a full video about that probably. I should stop talking about it now. You guys probably don't even care that much. I mean, of course you probably care, but let's keep talking about Kassadin. You can see now I'm fearless. Look at the cooldown of my ultimate. I just want you guys to look at the cooldown when I use it. And just look at it. Just look at it. Let's take a look at it. Look at it. Look at it. I'm gonna use it now. 2 seconds. I have it again. I use it again. Look at this. Does that look balanced? No, it doesn't. And yes, it's not balanced indeed. It's definitely not balanced. I screwed up here. I screwed up, but I can jump over the wall. If they try to chase me, I can jump right back. Look at this. Oh, look at this. I just one-shot Karma. And I can go right back out. This is crazy. This is crazy, crazy. I mean, how is this balanced? This is literally not balanced, this champion. And another blue buff, baby. Another blue buff. Let's go. Another infinite ultimates for 1.5 more minutes or something. I'm gonna Void Staff. That's 4 items. Christian's Reflector is a really good item this game as well because they're full attack damage actually. So yeah, I want to get a Christian's Reflector. I'm sorry. I don't know why this happened. I'm not really tired. Look, I'm spamming again. I got my level 3 ultimate again, guys. I can just one-shot their backline. That's another blue buff that's waiting for me, by the way. Look at that. Wow, I just one-shotted the jungle camp. Blue buff, baby. Let's get the blue buff. And I can just dive their backline. Screw the Morgana, to be honest. Like, she's trying to FF. I don't really care about her. I'm just gonna solo carry the game. It's not like she's gonna save the game. Another dragon is spawning, by the way. Look, I'm gonna try to go for someone. Ezreal's right there. Let's see what happens. Ah, I missed my ult. But I can flash over the wall. How broken is this? How broken is this? Look, I screwed up again, but I flash over the wall with my ultimate. You essentially have a flash every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds you have a flash. It's so unbelievably broken. So unbelievably broken. Oh, that's a Kha'Zix. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna teleport, and while I'm teleporting, I'm gonna buy Stasis Enchant. It's gonna be on a 24-second cooldown, but it's a whatever. Boom, boom, boom. Look, spamming my ultimate. Look at this. Just look at this. Boom, boom. Another ultimate. Boom, boom. Another ultimate. Boom, boom. And another ultimate. Boom, boom. I mean, guys. Do I really need to convince you that Kassadin is broken, or is Kassadin broken? I would really recommend you guys to spam the hell out of him before the next patch, because I can guarantee you he's gonna get nerfed. 100% this champion is getting nerfed. He is so unbelievably broken. I think, like, I really think they're gonna nerf his ultimate or something, because it's just beyond crazy at this point. I had a lot of crazy Kassadin games, but I decided to upload this one to show you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let's take a look at how much damage I did. I was the MVP, of course. 31.3 thousand damage. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really hope... Wait, what? How do I do my outro? Thank you very much for watching, and I will... Yeah, there it is. I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.